live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Boston College Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into a beautiful neighborhood in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Boston College is home to the Alumni Stadium. Seating 44,000, this is a petite but beautiful stadium in the ACC. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Boston College ready to kick off and get things going. The ball bounces through the end zone and it will be a touchback. The Rebels offense will start this game off with the football. And now we get a look at Trinidad Chambliss. He had a lot of company in the backfield in that loss last time out, sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacy. Makes the catch and he's free. He's at the 10. Touchdown Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This sophomore tight end, without question, is one of their most reliable playmakers. And we've got a couple of guys, one on each side in this game, who will do everything you could ask them. Makes the quick grab. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Under fire. And down he goes.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on the teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, they'll run it. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Alexander. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Lacy. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all in that last play.
Going with the counter play here. Makes it past the marker. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Boston College wants to play fast.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go.
Makes the grab in their space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
To the air, it's McKenzie. Bought a little time, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. looking to throw on first down. Looking for a big play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period and Ole Miss is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw it. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Maybe. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The defense has been for dear life figuratively, now literally, and it draws a flag. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a crease. It's Dickens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's got it again. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Rebels offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They're going to run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Rebels have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Lacey. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Ernie getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's McKenzie. Finds a tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got the first himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Rebels will hustle to the line. On the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Rides to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throws toward the end zone. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll go with a direct snap, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack. Just enough time to get off one more snap. From the gun, looking for a man. He wants it all. They will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 21 team, the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's the Longhorns, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the 2nd half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA. And now over to your game at Alumni Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
The Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Addison. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Finds his tight end. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand.
Might have a chance. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
What a great run there. On 3rd and 1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Caught in the backfield, it's Ray. It's a fumble! That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. This Boston College offense has it working. On the run, it's Ray.
Well, that's a fortuitous bounce because we know this guy already fumbled earlier in the game, David. He's got to do a better job with 5 points of pressure on that ball.
Or he's going to be sitting on the sidelines. Coaches are not going to continue to trust you if you're going to continue to put the ball on the ground.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab down the left side. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be first. Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Rebels! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Addison. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That is how you finish a play with some serious physicality. Nice job by the defense. He gets 1 yard, and you do the rest. You hit him, and you make him feel it. Next time he catches the football, he's going to be like, hey, where's that dude at?
Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. On first down, it's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He's got his man. Made a defender miss. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Ray. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now on 2nd down. To the air. It's McKenzie. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quarterback moving. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the first down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Here we go. Ready. 129, 129.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready, go.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Off the bench, arm loose, but the first one is incomplete. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Maybe some room here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield. It's Odom. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Lacy. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the...
Turning it on! Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Now the toss. Picks up the first down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Rebels. Great job by the back on the option. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. So now it's 2nd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Warner. He's got him this time. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Running inside, it's Ray. Hard running there. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. He got it back corner of the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, what a move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
The give to the left. Here's a little room there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. It's a draw. Got room at the 35. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give to Frazier. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. With the clock running, this should be the final play. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.